first half of this entire series covered the mind-boggling how of our existence. Now we move on to the more curious question of why. I hope you're as amazed as I am about the absolutely miraculous series of events that got us here. Even after a cursory look at the magnitude of our universe, the incredible fine-tuning of our world, or the amazing complexity of our body, one is left with an overwhelming sense of awe. We're also left with a very obvious puzzler. How did all this come to be? Science has proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that our existence is so complex and finely tuned, it could not have happened by chance. When you watch a movie, you accept the fact that the end result comes from thousands of individual decisions coming together to make a whole. But a single strand of DNA has 3 billion lines of code, and you expect me to believe that just popped out of thin air? Even if we don't like the ultimate answer, we have to follow the evidence to its logical conclusion. The only theory that makes any sense is that there must be a grand designer of incredible intelligence and power who had the ability to invent matter and light and time and minor things like gravity and red blood cells. That is one tall order. And I think maybe that's the point. The cumulative total of our creation is so off the charts amazing, we're only left with one possible outcome. I can't conceive of how powerful an entity would have to be to create a star, an ocean, or a snowflake out of nothing. Whoever created and invented all of this is way out of our league. Only one character in all of history is bold enough to step up and say, yeah, I did that. He goes by many names, from Yahweh to Jehovah to He Who Shall Not Be Named, but for clarity's sake, let's just call him God. Regardless of your personal opinion of him, God is the original artist. He claims to have created an immense art project leading up to one very surprising punchline. Us. I have no idea why anyone would go to so much trouble for such a questionable outcome, but apparently that's what he did. So I ask you to stay with me a little bit longer as we look at the one who claims to be the architect behind all of creation. Next week, how can we know any of this is true?